Hey, Scarefest, this is Joe Lewis of Bonehead Weekly. Oh man, with the movie I wanted to I like the performance in it. So if you've got Netflix, you can right now watch Russell Crowe in The Pope's Exorcist. But should you? Now, let's be honest. You're probably going to because Russell Crowe is so cool, and exorcism movies, for some odd reason, always kind of bring people in. Well, not always, but we tend to want to watch exorcism movies. And this one is written by several different people, but one of the original ones was Michael Petroni, who wrote The Rite, which is another Exorcist film with Anthony Hopkins, and he wrote another Exorcist film called Possession, and it's directed by Julius Avery, who directed a movie I really liked called Overlord a few years ago. Should you see this? Well, basically what the movie's about, it's a bullshit made-up story based on blah, 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 about a guy that kind of existed called about a priest named Gabriel Amorth, played by Russell Crowe. And he's the Vatican's leading exorcist. And he goes sent off to Spain to investigate the possession of a child, and then finds a conspiracy about all the things going on with this. There's only really one reason. There's only one kind of compliment I can get the movie, and it's Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe's seeming to have a good time, makes a lot of jokes throughout the movie, and doesn't seem to be taking his part too seriously, in a good sense of that we feel like that is a three-dimensional guy who's seen hell and back, and he's dealing with it, and he has a certain way, and we find out things about his past as we go. Problem is Russell Crowe is a good actor. The guy that plays his assistant is a good actor. The movie just sucks. It's kind of boring. It's very rote. It's extremely predictable. Oh my goodness, the Vatican covered something up. It's shocker. I've seen so many other movies like it. There's no real suspense. You don't really care about the family because you never really get to know them. The dad's dead and they inherit a castle that's basically an old church where they covered up things at the it's bullshit. I don't want to give too much away. Maybe some of you will enjoy it. Maybe some of you will like it. I will say this, it zips along. It doesn't overstay its welcome. It's just sets it up for sequels that, he's going to be Pope exercising all kinds of people. And the Franco Nero, the original Django, plays the Pope. Should you watch it? If you're into exorcisms and Russell Crowe, sure. Is it a good movie? No. It isn't long, and it speeds around. So it's not terrible. It's not the worst thing I've ever seen. Just only don't go out of your way to watch it. And by the way, once again, I want to say, I think Russell Crowe is fine in it. Does an Italian accent. I don't know a lot of Italian people, just one. And it sounds fairly decent to me. Speaks a lot in Italian. That must have taken some research, or maybe he speaks fluent Italian. I don't know. Maybe he learned it on the Gladiator set. Got no idea. Only check out The Pope's Exorcist if you just really love exorcism movies and Russell Crowe. There is the kid does and you just don't care. It's like, oh, they can take the family to hell. Who cares? You just don't care. The reason why the original Exorcist works, written by Peter Blatty, directed by William Friedkin, is because you care about the family. You take a whole hour setting up the misery that Reagan goes through. There's none of that. There's like 10, 15 minutes in the movie. The kids are, there's no, you just don't care. I just don't care. So Pope's Exorcist, don't, and the last 10 minutes is setting up the sequels. So Pope's Exorcist, check it out. Only if you love Russell Crowe and exorcism movies. Talk to you later.